For some people, this decision this afternoon, it might leave a bad taste in their mouth. Did the Democrats just force out their own candidate for the election this year?
Well, I think what we now have is a completely new game going forward. There are many people that want to say, as I just heard on your show, it's going to be the same old, same old. Not at all. The endorsement by Biden of Harris is a very, very important step along the way of unifying the Democratic Party. Already here in California, the great majority and probably all but a few of the Democratic members of Congress from California will endorse Harris. And we're seeing that all across the nation. So I think what we have going into the Democratic convention is a very strong level of support for Vice President Harris to be our presidential nominee. And I think that is the right choice. It is the perfect juxtaposition against the policies as well as the personality of Donald Trump. Keep in mind that Donald Trump is a convicted abuser of women. He's also a 34-time convicted felon, and he is a certified liar. He probably has well over 50,000 direct lies in his public speeches during his 4 years and in the years since that time. He cannot be trusted.
Congressman,
you cannot trust him.
You mentioned the delegation. You mentioned the delegation from California. I just want to jump in here because you mentioned them backing their support of Harris, but we haven't heard from key names like Hakeem Jeffries, like Schumer, Pelosi. They have yet to make that endorsement. Is there time now for someone to throw their name in the ring?
Of course there's time, but what we're finding is the leaders are following. An interesting position for a leader to be in. But right now, what we're seeing, and I'm getting messages from all around the country of members of Congress, you know, what you like to call the rank and file, they're endorsing Harris. And so what we're going to find is the leaders being cautious, as they often are, waiting to see which way the wind is blowing or which way the sand is shifting beneath their feet. I would expect we'll see more of them come forward in the days ahead, or maybe the hours ahead.
Well, we only have 4 weeks until the convention, Congressman. We have about 30 seconds left. But if Joe Biden was going to make this decision, should he have done so sooner?
No, he did so in the moment of time for him. He had a lot of pressure being put on him. COVID came down. He was analyzing his own health. He was analyzing the future of the nation and the party. And he made a decision in the interest of the country as well as of the Democratic Party, and then following that up with a very, very strong endorsement of Vice President Harris.